Hello, welcome back to Al Talks. I want to explain a bit why it wasn't upload on Tuesday. Bit strange. Anyway, um, I'm still having problems with the encoder. To be honest, at this stage, I have no idea what it is. It's really disheartening because these are only problems that have seemed to have appeared recently, and it's just trying to get to the root of the problem. I mean, like I lost an entire episode on Tuesday. I recorded with Gary and Kieran. Finally got around to recording with Kieran, and I mean, I recorded the episode. I think everything was going fine. You know, the pop up came up for the encoder things, but I just assumed there was. Like I turned the settings down. I used the recommendations that the app provided for me, but I don't know. It was really disheartening. So that's just a little bit and why. I mean, when I say I lost the episode, it's recorded like 3 minutes of it when it's about 31 minutes, and I can't use that because what I figured out when I was working with the Zoom the first time, that episode cut as well. I think it was about 15 minutes long, and only 8 minutes were saved of the entirety of the episode. So, yeah, that's not as big as a problem as that episode, which I did on Tuesday, which has 3 minutes out of 31 minutes saved. So, I don't know. So I don't know if this keeps acting up. I might just record videos, future podcasts on my phone, and I'll try and run the podcast in some sort of shape or form. I don't really know. I suppose I will continue on where it be. Even if I have to do a live rather than record, but I'll try and figure something out. So yeah, just a little update as to why I was late with this episode. But basically, on with the show. I've been watching a lot of Erik Griffin on the Steebee Weebee podcast. Steve Lee is Bobby Lee's brother. Bobby Lee, who I've mentioned a couple of times, and I've really gotten into the Steebee Weebee podcast recently. Like, I mean, this past week, actually last week, and between last week and this week, I listened to a whole load of podcasts, a lot more than I usually do. So, it was really good ones. Andrew Santino was on the Joe Rogan podcast. That was fun. I think I mentioned a few weeks ago that I watched a Good Friends episode with Bobby Lee. It's a podcast that he does with Santino, but him and Bert Kreischer from Tom Segura swapped because they do 2 bears, 1 cave, so they swapped and did like a swap episode on each other's podcast. And it's very funny. If you're interested, definitely check it out. But like I mentioned, like Erik Griffin, and like he has this great friendship with Bobby Lee, but you see that great friendship as well with Steve. And if you're interested, I can check out. I think he's appeared 5 times on the Steebee Weebee Show. I find that really difficult to say Steebee Weebee Show, but he's yeah. So those episodes are really good. They're great content, and it was, it was really enjoyable to listen to, and lots of funny moments. Like Erik Griffin is a brilliant comedian. Them talk about video games and a lot. I think I've mentioned before. I'm quite an avid gamer. Like I have a game quite a lot. I'm actually playing through Fallout 4 currently, and I'm really enjoying that. So it's as well. It's it's interesting to keep me. Not to keep me. Sorry. It's interesting to hear them talk about games. Because obviously I don't play the games they play, because they play Destiny and they play Warzone, which I don't play. But yeah, that's that. I'm gonna keep this episode kind of short because I don't know, I might lose content. So I'm gonna cut it there. But you know, sorry about the late upload, and the next few episodes might be coming out short like this, but we'll see. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.